Welcome to Knowledge Nuggets. Let's learn together. European explorers discovering the world. Hey, adventure buddies! Let's sail back to the late 1400s and mid-1500s, a time called the Age of Exploration. European kings and queens were super curious about the world. They wanted to find new trade routes to places like Asia for spices, silk, and gold. These voyages were a big deal. They connected faraway lands, spread ideas, and helped map the world. Let's meet 5 brave explorers who changed history with their daring journeys. First up is Bartholomew Diaz from Portugal. In 1488, Diaz sailed to find a sea route to India for spices and trade. He reached the Cape of Good Hope, the southern tip of Africa where the Atlantic and Indian Oceans meet, a stormy, rocky spot. Rounding it was huge because it showed ships could sail from Europe to Asia by sea, opening new trade paths. Diaz originally named it the Cape of Storms, but the King of Portugal renamed it to the Cape of Good Hope, because of the hope it symbolized in establishing a sea route from the west to the east. Diaz was a tough sailor who also helped design better ships for Portugal, making future trips easier. His discovery made Portugal a trading superstar. Next, meet Amerigo Vespucci from Italy. In the late 1490s and early 1500s, he sailed across the Atlantic to find new lands for Spain. His goal was to explore and trade, but he realized these lands weren't Asia. They were a whole new continent. His maps and letters were so famous that people named the Americas after him. Amerigo was a curious scholar who loved stargazing to navigate. He wrote exciting stories about his travels that thrilled Europeans. He sailed multiple times, mapping coasts and sparking curiosity about the New World. How cool is that? Now let's trek with Vasco Núñez de Balboa, a Spaniard. In 1513, he crossed the jungles and mountains of Central America. That's the skinny strip connecting North and South America. He was searching for gold and new lands for Spain. When he reached the Pacific Ocean, it was a big moment. He proved there was another huge ocean, helping map the world. Balboa was a bold leader who started as a farmer but dreamed of glory. His discovery helped Spain plan new sea routes, and he even named the ocean South Sea for its calm waters. Sail on with Ferdinand Magellan, another Spaniard. Starting in 1519, he led a trip to sail all the way around the world for spices and glory. Sadly, Magellan didn't make it back, but his crew did in 1522, the first to circle the globe. This showed the world was way bigger than anyone thought and inspired more exploration. Magellan was a stubborn navigator who left Portugal for Spain to chase his dream. He faced storms and mutinies but kept going. His journey proved you could sail west to reach Asia, opening global trade routes. His crew's success was a total game changer. Finally, let's ride with Francisco Vázquez de Coronado from Spain. In the 1540s, he explored the American Southwest, like modern-day Arizona and New Mexico, looking for gold and new lands. He didn't find treasure, but he mapped huge areas, meeting native peoples and showing how vast North America was. Coronado was a nobleman with a knack for leadership. He traveled with hundreds of soldiers and native guides, facing deserts and canyons. He discovered places like the Grand Canyon, which amazed Europeans. His maps helped Spain understand the New World better, even without gold. I hope you enjoyed learning more about Diaz, Amerigo Vespucci, Balboa, Magellan, and Coronado. These explorers opened up the world, mapping new places and connecting cultures. Their trips helped us understand our planet and paved the way for further exploration in the future. What an epic journey. Before we dock, let's do a quick check on learning. Here are 5 questions for you awesome adventurers. Question 1. What was the Cape of Good Hope and who sailed around it? The Cape of Good Hope is the southern tip of Africa, and it was rounded by Bartholomew Diaz. Nice work. Question 2. Who sailed to the Americas? Amerigo Vespucci sailed to the Americas. Well done. Question 3. What ocean did Balboa reach? They reached the Pacific Ocean. Awesome. Question 4. What huge feat did Magellan and his crew accomplish? They were the first to sail all around the globe. Here's the last question. Question 5. Where did Coronado explore? He explored the American Southwest. Excellent work, explorers. Share your answers in the comments and tell us where you'd explore if you were a sailor. See you on the next adventure.